and now y'all talking about some, oh, she called out Keith Thurman. It still remains that Keith Thurman do not have any boxing skills, and he got power too. Him and Rolly need to fight each other. And Rolly, next time I see you, you can put your dukes up, because I'm gonna punch the out your ass, because whenever I see you in person, you bow down and you be respectful. That's period. But then you want to come to my inbox talking about somebody hating on you. Don't flatter yourself. I will square up with you and whoop your ass. Literally. I will come to TMT gym and literally put my hands on you. I will embarrass you with all that power you got. I will embarrass you, look.
A few moments later.
What is good, YouTube family? It's your boy Rashad with the Black Anomaly Rising Channel. Man, I can't believe that we live in a world where people are this freaking ridiculous. This lady, Clarissa Shields, so she is a professional boxer, and she's good. She's been apparently the champion multiple times, right? So here's the thing. She thinks that she can basically beat all these different men, and this footage leaked of essentially her getting knocked out, knocked down. She claims she just got knocked down and she didn't get knocked out, but it looked like at minimum a TKO to me, because she was definitely on the floor. Take a look.
No, but the guy I sparred, he was like a little Russian hater. He took the patent out of his gloves. I had whooped his ass on a Monday, and his coach wanted to spar again on Thursday. But he caught me, but he didn't have no patent in his gloves. He know exactly who he is.
Damn. Yes. Good tiger. Good tiger. Good tiger.
And she's having the audacity, the unmitigated gall, to try to claim that, oh, this dude cheated, he didn't have no padding in his gloves and all of this stuff. And I'm like, lady,
You have no skills and you're a loser.
like you took an L. Okay, you took an L. I'm sorry. I mean, not really, because she's talking mad junk. Okay, you saw at the beginning of the video, she just literally just talking mad junk. And sometimes for people that, especially the fighting type, that's how you solve the problem. Like, okay, we gonna do this right now. So when you talk, you gotta put your fist where your mouth is at, or put it on somebody else's mouth, or so you gotta do something, because you can't just keep talking and act like you're gonna compete with men. And the reason this is so silly, because I don't know if it's like social media, I don't know if it's just that person's ego, I don't know if it's like woke politicians or a combination of all these things gassing a lot of women up to think that, hey, because we can compete with men intellectually, whereas there's a main place I think women can compete with men, we can also compete with them physically. No, that is a negative, right? So this lady has footage of herself boxing other dudes. And because of this, she thinks that she can compete with men, which makes absolutely no sense. Like, in general, this is something I always have told women. Like, they feel like, I don't know, they've fought with dudes before, or, you know, people got mad at them and tried to, like, hit them or hurt them or something like that. And what I try to tell them is, unless a dude actually has tried to, like, literally, like, off you before, like, take you out of this world, you probably don't know what it's really like to experience the full force of a man's strength. Like, you probably just don't know, because men are always going easy on women in terms of words they speak, any type of action they take, hell, where they stand, how closely you walk near women, and especially when it comes to any type of physical contact. You know, so of course, if you got some dudes up here sparring, they don't even probably see her as a threat, for real. I mean, honestly, unless it's somebody who's brand freaking new off the street, a brand new boxer, you know, and she's obviously a professional, that at most some dude off the street who's like new might be like, okay, let me take this more seriously. And she might be able to actually beat people like that, no experience. But you're talking about sparring a woman, sparring with another professional, or actually trying to win the match. The ferocity level is totally different. It just is, right? And the funny thing about this is the coach took and responded to this. And I'm going to show y'all what he said, because she kept talking about, oh, his gloves were padded and all of this stuff. This is what he responded with. She is full of ish. They asked for help to spar. Why would we want to spar a woman? No one took padding out of the gloves. After she was accusing of this, the gloves were handed to her coach. And more importantly, she sparred 2 rounds prior where Arturs was instructed not to hit her hard. While he was working with her, she started talking mad-ish at him, because of course she was, because she felt like she was doing good, because whatever little games he was playing, she thought that he was being serious, I guess. It says, while he was, okay, she was talking mad-ish and fouling him to the point she tripped him. In the break, he said, what the blank is going on here? We are trying to help. She is a woman. What she replied was, well, what was replied was, well, punch her back. She's a big girl, multi-time champion. He even tried to help her up. Nobody wanted that to happen. This also happened years ago, and obviously the videos kept never seen. Even though all the comments of she would beat a guy, nothing was said derogatory towards her or spoken of this moment. That was done out of respect for her, and nothing to be gained out of what happens in sparring. Of course not. I mean, as a dude, if you beat a woman at, I mean, hell, pretty much anything, it's like, oh, well, what, he's supposed to be like some sort of big shot now? Like, it's not like the thing that anybody sees you as being proud of, but let a woman beat a guy at anything, it's going to be like, all hell's broken loose. Like, hell is frozen over, babe. That's just how the world is, especially you're talking about boxing or really anything that's heavy physical. It says now she went to talking, and he posted it. Yeah, because she, like I showed y'all, she's literally talking trash about like about this guy. So why would he not like, hey, I'm going to expose you? You see what I'm saying? It says, was it him or did she do it to herself? Years now, even her coach said you had your chin up and got caught. Scratching my head. So she, even though she is a boxer, she is doing the classic modern day woman feminist type who doesn't want to accept accountability. So you know the saying about women and accountability, basically they don't like to take responsibility for what's actually happening, deny reality, gaslight, all these different things. And that's basically what this person is doing. She even had the audacity to talk a bunch of trash after this fact, and she's talking about suing people and all kinds of stuff if you say she got knocked out. Well, I hate to break it to you, I mean, I got a decent amount of cash, but if I get sued, first off, you're not going to win. Secondly, even if you manage to do that, I don't have that much money, so I guess joke's on you.
Oh!
So, I mean, at this point, this is just this lady being silly. She's just salty now because people are saying, aha, you got knocked out by this dude. And some people are looking at him like he's the bad guy. Like, why would you do this? Why would you do that to her? Why would you even agree to spar with her? Which I personally agree. I feel like sometimes, unfortunately, with women, it's a no-win situation. If you don't do it, then you're like some sort of misogynist for not doing it. And if you do it and you win or you make them look bad, you embarrass them, then it's like, oh, you're a misogynist for knocking her out, for knocking her down, for bullying her. And it's just a no-win situation. So personally, if I was a boxer, I wouldn't do it to begin with because I would just feel like it wouldn't worth the headache. Like, why am I going to help train you? I need to be boxing with people that's better than me. You see what I'm saying? Which she is clearly not better than this Arturs person. You see what I'm saying? So going around like mocking him and mocking all these other male boxers, about to get all herself and her clique messed up.
I can guarantee you that Savannah Marshall can whoop Rolly's ass. Shakur gonna whoop Rolly's ass. Devin Haney gonna whoop Rolly's ass. Tiafimo gonna whoop Rolly's ass. Ryan Garcia gonna whoop Rolly's ass.
Talking about competing against these dudes, all of them gonna get knocked out and embarrassed. I mean, maybe that needs to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, if this happens, I'm gonna go ahead and follow this. And if this happens, I'm gonna be right there, and it's gonna be some more videos for y'all. We gonna laugh together. Okay. This chick needs to pipe down. Either put up or shut up. Go in some more fights. Don't be talking about his gloves was really. Do it. Matter of fact, challenge the person again and embarrass him again, like you claim you're gonna do. And I want to see it. Have the gloves checked on both sides. Let's see how it goes. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate y'all watching Black Anomaly. Rising channel. I'm out.
And I whooped. I'm talking about whooped them. Okay.